I told you I'd be back. So let's see what it is that we can do and we can find. Welcome back, one and all, to another ARK stream. That's right, we've got a double feature on Wednesday. Alright, well, we've definitely got the audio-visual up. We're going to continue our playthrough on the island, and we're going to go back to the single-player save. And the goal this time is to do some research on how these dragons work. Because we nearly got mobbed by a dragon last time. So we need to pull out our draconic guide. We'll put it right next to the bed because, where else would you put your lore? Alright, so read guide. We have our Draconic Chronicles guide. I guess we start with essence. And Draconic essence. Okay, it can be crafted in the Draconic Cauldron. And it can be used to tame any wyvern except the Inferno wyvern. Water, fiber, major berry, and 1 egg. 1 egg. Used to tame wyvern. Fire wyvern can be found near any wild Argentavis. Of course it can! Oh, of course it can. Alright, well, so that's how the essences work, kind of the draconic essence. So what does the chaotic do? Chaotic essences can be crafted in Draconic Cauldron and can be used to tame a Inferno wyvern. The Inferno wyvern does not have any spawn notes. It is knockout tamed with chaotic essence or baby food. Oh, it's got a DOT effect. Oh dear. Okay, alright. Let's see. The Eternal Sand Dragon essence can be used to tame a sand dragon using lots of stone, 3 eggs. Sand dragons. Let's learn about them. They can be found near any beach. Got it. Can dive in the air and has a sand breath. Any news about the rejuvenating wyverns that I've been seeing? Oh, okay, rejuvenating dragon. Okay. They have a bite, a fire breath that heals friendly targets. Really? And deals damage when hitting hostiles. Can dive in the sky. Knockout for rejuvenating essence. Rejuvenating draconic essence can be crafted in the Draconic Cauldron and can be used to tame a rejuvenating dragon. Okay. We would need to do a lot of farming for that. Got it. Wow. There's a lot of dragon essences. Does that mean there's a lot of dragons? Polar Rejuvenating Bloodstorm. Flame Forge Worm. What do worms look like? Been picked up. Allows you to fly, hover, and glide. Okay. We know about the tidal dragons. We have found them. Can be found near any wild Pelagornis. They can harvest pearls. Can dive, that we know about. The ranged projectile, I think, is what we got hit with last time. Dragonkin? Can dive like a griffin, can fly in caves. Hydro dragon. Can fire a continuous stream of water, has a special second attack while on ground. Ooh. The Azure Essence. It can be used to tame a Hydro dragon. 10 chaotic crystals, 25 dragon bones. Got it. So there seems to be this kind of tier list that I'm noticing. So tell me about the loot. There's a lot of loot. And there's a couple placeholders that haven't been finished yet. Okay, we have a spawn map for the island. We know about the rejuvenating dragons and how they're, pretty much exactly where we're at. Looks like they have a bunch of different dragons. Let's see where the sand dragons live. They also seem to live around here. Flameforge are on the top of the map. Got it. The tidal dragons can literally live everywhere. What about the worms? The worms are in the forest. Bloodstorm are on Carno Island. Polar is probably just in the ice. Inferno is in the swamp. Ice is in there. Crystal wyverns are also in there. Fire, lightning, poison. Okay, so we've got a lot of different areas, and this looks like something from Ark Survival Evolved being ported to Ark Survival Ascended, because there are spawn maps here that do not exist yet in Ascended. But they seem to be working about the same. Alright, so let's start all the way at the beginning at the Draconic Essence. This will be the one that we can make the most of. Oh, put me in the ceiling. Only real coinky dink is we don't have lots of... What? What kind of joke is this? Go to sleep. That was... I swear, if I end up with a compe from this, I'm gonna laugh. I don't know what I'm gonna do with a level 175 female compy, but like... Alright. I don't... Game... What? What? It's probably best to not ask. Alright. You're so small. You're so small. I'm afraid to even look at you the wrong way. Okay, you're going to go inside. We're placing you with... Are you... But... Yep. Where's the orbit camera toggle third person? How do I get you off of me? Long story short, there be dragons around here. And, oh, did we just not have the space? Because if I go in here and I try to throw you again... Got it. I've got to double tap Y while looking generally away from me. Alright, well, you're gonna be whistled passive, and you're gonna be sitting in here for a while. And you'll be okay. Hot darn. You're gonna bite stuff good. That's what I know. You're gonna bite stuff good. Ark, what is this? How? Just like, random compy, go! Alright, we're gonna need more meat for this. And you know what? We're gonna throw some meat in here as well. And we're gonna take all of this extra metal off of me and put it in the refining forge. That's the plan so far. I'm just blown away by me getting free max level copy. Certainly not what I expected, but it's also certainly what I was given. Did we not? We did not take. There we go. Okay, so we've also got a decent amount of metal. Hooray. We need to work on some gunpowder. And this dragon stuff. So we need eggs for dragon stuff. That much I know. Past that, I don't know much. This is our grilling area over here where we've got a whole bunch of fresh meat cooking. We love it. We love to see it. It's great. We don't have a door here yet, but it'll be okay. It'll be alright. This is spark powder and charcoal. All the gunpowder. We've also got some rotten meat that we can use to make more narcotics because, well, you know, why not? Cut it in half, put that half back. Alright. Does anybody else feel like this is just a little crazy? Just all these dragons rolling around, you know? Okay. Poor Pteranodon is still having a rough time. Still needing his health back. But he's making progress, so we'll give it to him. He's making progress. It's really all I can really ask of him. I have no idea what the Draconic Stake is used for. But, next order of business will be getting, I would imagine, some female dinosaurs so we can drop eggs. I think. What am I? Onyxiornis is bullying something? Is that what I'm seeing right now? What is it that you're bullying, or are you just catching fish? Oh, there's a Hesperornis down there, too. But yeah, there be dragons around. I did not lie. The extensive research I just did explains to me that we need to start off with lots of eggs. Oh geez. Oh gosh. I didn't realize y'all could fly that high. Yeah. The tidal dragon. If you get hit by that projectile, it hurts a lot. Figured that out when I was watching chunks of this poor Pteranodon's health bar fall off earlier. Was not a fun time. What is that? What are you? Ah! Ah! Could not say more. It is a fire wyvern fighting a level 70 Allosaurus. Oh, okay. I think that's one of the runic wyverns. Yeah, I don't think I planned this the best because I've got like 2 different dragon mods here right now. One is runic wyverns that are knockout tame wyverns. similar to the ones in Scorched Earth and Ragnarok. These new ones beats the stuffing out of me on what they are, how they work. They look insane. Inferno Wyvern level 10. I am afraid to go anywhere near. It's a Spino! Oh my gosh. Oh, it's level 5. Oh, the joy was cut short almost immediately right there. Yeah. The poor Bronto. You can do it, Bronto. Maybe not. That's a mated Allosaurus pair. It's like maybe... Oh, and they can be tamed with essences that you need eggs for. Okay, here's a Gigantoraptor, level 25. Oh, Island, what in the world have we done? Okay, so that's level 15, 55, and 100. The Allo wouldn't be a bad first carnivore tame at all. Level 30. A horse! Horse, I don't think that way is a good way for you to go, but you're also level 10, so I don't give you a big life expectancy. There's a Packy here who's level 80, and I'm sure thinks a lot of himself. Alright, level 30. I have gained a level from this fight. You know what? This para will be caught in the middle. Unironically, we beat the Gigantoraptor as well. So that nest is going to go kaplooey and hopefully make room for more dinosaurs. Okay, so that is a Rex level 25 with a child. My controller batteries are low. Well, this is no time for controller batteries to be low. So let's fix that. That would be very bad. It would be super bad. It would be like one of the worst things. So yeah, we need to get eggs. Is what I'm determining. All the eggs. This level 25 Rex is very much committed to biting whatever it was biting just a second ago. Yeah, you're already pretty marked up. You will do great at helping me tame other dinosaurs. You know what we will do is we'll actually come over here onto the land where when you die, I will just harvest your corpse on land. Oh no, he'll just get health back from the corpse if he manages to actually catch and kill it. Alright, well well, we got what we wanted off of it. It's got a jawbone. Another hip. I don't know what I'm supposed to do with all these hips. I'm just collecting hip bones. Genuinely, I'm confused, and I have no idea what I'm supposed to do with them. That is another Baryonyx, level 25. But yeah, there are currently dragons on the Ark. And they are scary. They're scary dragons. Scary Durgans. Oh, Quetz! Hello, Quetzal. Coatless. What level are you? 25. And a female Spino, and a Parasaur that looks beat to smithereens, and a Trike. With a child, and an Iguanodon. You know, for max level difficulty being enabled, this does not feel like max level difficulty. I'm just gonna throw that one out there. In a general sense. What I can say, additionally, is that I am very much concerned by the presence of giant dragons. And I feel like I'm going to have to choose one mod over the other. And I feel like I'm going to choose the not runic wyverns. Is that another Spino? The Spinos just know I'm looking for them. That's what it is. Because there's even another one! Oh my gosh, there's two! There's two of them, and they're both female. I mean, hey, we've got... Alright, let's do the calculations here. We have 2 Spinos, 1 level 75. I mean, we've got more than enough prime meat to tame these things. Spinosaurus, level 75. Would be a great mainline dinosaur. It will take 30 of the crossbow bolts here to knock out the level 75. Alrighty, well, they're very tall. We're warm. Are we? Are we warm? Alright, whistle you to passive Pteranodon. Confirm that the dark one is the one we want. And we begin to fire. I think we hit it. 2. It moved. It moved again. It is chasing a Moschops. That one didn't hit. We could choose these rocks, but I've got a distinct feeling that it's not going to be our smartest choice. That should be 3. What? Ah! What in the Tyrannosaurus? It is most assuredly trying to find a way up here. Is it? I mean, I know if there's a will, there's a way, but there doesn't seem to be much of a way for him at the moment. Very much still aggroed on us. And flying across the river is a bad idea. Let's see, our best bet probably would be right here. But that's if we can get the Spinosaurus to not... Alright. Yeah, how about you stand right there for me, pretty? Oh, your eyes are red. Oh, you are quite the creature. But you seem to have found the way up. Alright, well, can you find the way down too? It's most assuredly searching for the way. I hear it just trampling down trees. It's now fighting a Stegosaurus. And a handful of raptors? Oh no, the raptor's going after our... I don't think I'm doing any damage. Oh, raptor, please take off. Well, we defeated the raptor. Oh, the Spinosaurus is here. It's still here. Oh, you've done a smashing job. Nope, we missed. Oh, dear Lord, please no. The Spino says, yes, a sacrifice. I'm just like, please no. Only if you promise to come home and be a very, very good Spinosaurus. That's about the only thing I can ask. Where are you going? I know that we haven't hit you with enough of these yet. Where? You're de-aggroing on me. Yep, and here's the turnaround because it now knows that it can path to me. Good Spinosaurus. Now you stay right there. No. I mean, the alternative is we get a soaking dinosaur that just soaks the damage. Because the AI in this game is a bit smart. They don't do the traps that they do in Survival Evolved. The traps will not work here. Yeah, I see you Tokyo drifting. And I see me absolutely missing every other shot I take. There's no way I've hit you with enough yet. Yeah, you're very much trying to find your way up here to bite me. And it is impressive. Also impressive how literally every other arrow I'm shooting is just missing you comically. Yeah, I'm slightly... Well, now you're running away, which means one of two things. Yep, you just needed the pathfinding. Alright, and you are working your way back over here. I shot a rock. I know, I would be mad too if I were you. Sitting here getting shot in the face while angrily looking up at me. Like, what are you doing? Now, I did bring an extra crossbow. That much I know I have. Oh, you goober. You have moved. I do see you starting to get more hurt, though. And your movement pattern's becoming more erratic. So I'm thinking that you're close to being sleepified, where you do the big sleepies. Now, I will readily admit, I did not plan on grabbing a Spino. Nowhere near this early either. You will come back here and be my most awesome best friend. Yep, you will. Yes, you will. Oh, what? 75, 74. I'm not going over there. This poor Pteranodon will like never be able to heal ever. That looks decent. But yeah, we managed to torpor knock out a level 75. I would say that's not bad. I would say that's not bad whatsoever. And that it will become quite the asset for us. Also, we could probably... Yeah, so we just split one for like a good 60 more, I think. Alright, well, we've done the calculations, we've done the knockout. We seem to be making progress. Seem is very tentative. And now we need to find where, because one, we're gonna need silica pearls. We're also gonna need the engram for the saddle, which, I mean, luckily we already have. We're looking at level 77 here. And we seem to be doing an okay job of progressing. The real question for me is where to obtain the silica pearls, more or less just because it's really been that long. And I don't remember where to get them. Alright, we've got our vault, we've got our Azure Draconic. Oh, so this is how you make... Ah, you make it all at the cauldron. Okay, so that's what the stakes are used for. I have to collect those. Got it. Okay, well this is great. I think. Because there's the Spino saddle. Oh, the Spino's just about ready to tame. The real question is going to be how on earth we get it home, because we've got to go through like 200 meters worth of death and violence. Well, I'm sure we'll find out soon. Let's reacquaint ourselves with item spawn maps. Let's see. Looks... Oh yeah. Shiny verdant parasaur has emerged at 8074. Yeah, we're just really, well, I mean, we seem to be recovering HP. Okie dokie. We want you to be whistled passive, and I need you to follow me as directly as possible as we move south. You're far from perfect, and you are big and you're a big lug. As I said. But you're a very good follower because you have a lot. Jeez, no. No, whatever I saw, just no. That water speed boost will help us a lot. The dragons are here, all of them. Oh, you're doing such a wonderful job. I'm mostly concerned by these aloes because they did not get deleted like I thought they did. Oh, you're doing so good. Yep, you're still following. Oh, great, Spino. Great job. I'm very proud. Oh, jeez. Oh, please. Oh. Everything looks painful here. You're doing great. Alright. Yep, I hear the big stompies, so you're pretty much right behind me. Are you ready for the right turn? Here's the right turn. Oh my goodness. Yep, we did it. Whistle stop all. Alright, disable ally looking. We're gonna put 1 point of weight into you. Okay, 21,000 health, 10 out of 10. 42,000 HP! Man, these are like well, that's 20, and then 20 affinity. You know, even with 42,000 HP, I've got a feeling that things are just gonna murder us the entire way through this arc. As I just realized where we have to go to get decent amounts of silica pearls, and we may not make it back. Yep, we may not make it back. So, in the case that we don't, we're gonna build a gravestone. But we're out of cementing paste until I walk up here and snag a whole bunch of it. I was about to say, I know I have some. Let's see, that 67 can go in here. And I'm hoping we can get a whole bunch more. Oh yeah, we can pull all 67. Nice, beautiful, amazing stuff. Let's see, one of you is not leaving the house. Yes, you are not leaving the house. I want to name you Refrigerator. Oh, dear Lord. These wyverns scare me in a very unironic way. Additionally, we don't have any pelt. Because if I was going to go up to the snow biome to go get some stuff, we need fur armor. We don't have any pelt. And I'm just like, that's gonna be rough. Let's see, what level is fur again? Type in the search bar for fur. Fur. It is 23. Alright. Yeah, we do not have pelt, hair, or wool. So this is going to be a speed trip through the woods. Alright, over the river and through the woods, I guess. We have 5,323 HP. We do not know what we're going to run into out here. This is where I normally live, on this river edge. I see that it's doing well for itself. A drop here? Well, you know what? I'll take drops. What do we got? We got... I'll take the fish. And I'm only taking the fish to throw it here in this inventory. Alright. Well, we got a female Spino. So we're making progress on eggs. It's not perfect progress on eggs, but it's progress. Additionally, while I'm here, and before we get too far ahead of ourselves, we're going to get some water. That feels like a good idea. A very, very good idea. But yeah. Apparently I said, there's dragons. And I'm like, wait, but there could be more dragons. And so there's 2 different dragon mods competing for dominance. And they're both intimidating. I don't know what other way to put it. You know, I lied to you. I said that other river was where I normally live. I was wrong. Potatoes! Potatoes! Oh, what a beautiful time. We got potato seeds. Normally this is the area where I live because it is in fact a dead end. So I can't accidentally wander into the swamp. Okay. The Titanosaur is in the swamp. You know what? I am not surprised, but it looks gorgeous. It is blue. That is the bluest blue I have ever seen, and I love it. Pteranodon, you have another level up. We're actually just going to give you more stamina, so that way you can fly further. This is the first time we've seen the swamp this playthrough. It seems surprisingly tame. And I do mean that seriously. Level 40. 115 Diplodocus. Okay. Level 15 Paracertherium. Well, you know, Oh, we have a white ring drop. Oh, please don't see me. Please don't care about my existence. I'm not a problem. I promise. Of course it lives here. Of course this is where the drop is coming down. Of course it is. Of course it is. Alright. Well, here we are. It's gonna be what it's gonna be, I guess. Hey, these Draconic Talons, I believe, are... Oh, no, a Draconic Cauldron. Okay, never mind. Oh, hello, Trike. 130 Triceratops! Oh my gosh! Yowza. Alright, I found out where I needed to go. Yep, we have defeated a singular dragon this entire time, and we got 9 bones. We're gonna pretend that they're ribs. We got 9 ribs. Let's see. Yeah, we seem to be doing pretty good. Alright, how's the drop looking? It is floating. Okay, cool. But yeah, so far the trip is going decent. That's the best way I can name it, is decent. Yeah, this is pretty much why I wanted a Pteranodon. We can go far distances, relatively quick, and depending on the mess we're in, we have a chance of escaping danger. Argentavis does not have such luxuries. Well, it's not bad. We do need all of these things. It definitely is not what I would consider a white, any kind of ring drop to be at all. A blueprint for a spear. You know what? That is that is exactly the quality of which I ascribe to that spear blueprint. Alright, so we have more narcotics, and while we're flying, we should be able to make more trank arrows. It's my genuine expectation of what we're doing right now. So we're multitasking by flying. So we can get the Spino saddle, get it leveled up. We did level it up, but it's got like ludicrous amounts of HP. No. I think we just keep going. Now, we are not far from where we ended up living on our last Ark playthrough. Our last Ark playthrough had us here. I think actually genuinely right here. Yep, here we were. This is where we lived. We had a wonderful house designed by my girlfriend and a mutual friend, and they took building to a whole new level. I do not know how to build like they do. They did a phenomenal job. Alright, let's see. You know what? Before we come over here, we're gonna land. Yep, we're landing. Alright, we're gonna get some stamina back because we are flying through the cursed area. The cursed spot where all the, it literally just crams dinosaurs onto this island, this game. So this time we have Raptor Pack with scorpions. There's a Rex there fighting something. Let's see. There's a bunch of cubs here. 70, 20, 35. Nothing higher than I don't even think level 50. Which is just abysmal. Like, this is the violent side of the map. You would think that all of the higher levels would bring themselves to the top. It most certainly does not seem that way. Well, there's a level 80 Scorpion, and that's an Alpha Raptor. So we're just gonna eat our words and keep moving. Just like the Rex is eating those dinosaurs. Alright, now there should be a couple clumps of silica pearls over here from what I remember. Additionally, there's an explorer note here in these ruins that we are most definitely going to pick up. Yep, we're picking it up. Now, is it a... I think it's here in this box. Yep. I find it very interesting that the Explorer note didn't actually show. Oh my gosh, 17 levels! Well, I mean, we can hit 2,000 for stamina, even give another point of health, and put the rest into melee. Alright, please, for the love of all that is good, stay passive while I'm swimming. Let's see, this is about where we are yep, here we are, here's some silica pearls. One. Come on, there's gotta be another one. There must be more! You know, genuinely, if that's the only clump here, I'm kinda disappointed. Alright, here we go. Another 79. Okay. Okay, that's 160, which I think is more than enough for the saddle. Let me go take a look. SPI. Spino saddle takes 25 silica pearls. Perfection. We are done up here. We do not need to be here. It is dangerous. I say that and then immediately see another tidal dragon. Those tidal dragons are scary as all get out, and I'm not even joking. Shiny Goth Dilophosaur has appeared. Oh no, disappeared. What? A Goth Dilophosaurus. What are these descriptions, man? You know what? We should at least take a look to see what is around here. It's slightly disconcerting to not see the regular wildlife. Okay, alright, there's some more regular wildlife up there. It's like they do exist. Normally, I'm used to seeing, like, you know, scores of creatures down here beating each other's faces in, but, you know, I'm not gonna complain, because we were able to get some free crystal out of that. Almost. That sounded like a Yudi roaring. But yeah, I mean, the crystal spawns being... Nope. We actually don't need that alarm because we have already done that. Alright. Yeah, no, the crystal spawns here are pretty free at the moment. It feels really weird. I'm not used to them being so accessible. I'm used to having to kill, like, I don't know, 30 dinosaurs just to get at these. So whatever the deal is, we're just gonna take it, because this is also free obsidian. Oh my gosh. And this is oil rocks. We got oil. Oil. See, as an American, I'm very, very excited about the oil rocks. So much so that I accidentally hit an oil rock I already harvested. Yeah, the free obsidian here, we're gonna definitely use as much of that as we can carry. And with an accidental weight of like 2,000, we can do pretty good at carrying this stuff. It does make me wonder what, well, maybe the dinosaur density on that server I played on is a little bit higher. This is also a single player save, so it could just be that either the spawn rates were turned up, so the server was using more spawn space. I turned around for a second. A literal second. No, you can't have him. You can't have him. You can fight somebody else. Female direwolf chasing a Calicotherium. Alright, well, I opened my mouth and the creatures came. Dear Lord, have mercy. Especially on that level 45 who has a kid. Okay, so I think we just try to leave. Says that proceeds to get another couple hundred. Well, you know, the goal is to not be back here for a while. So if we're gonna be here, I'm gonna get a lot of stuff. That's also a bird. Depending on the size of the bird. The bird. Is this? Silica pearls! Yes! We got more! Oh, what a joy it is. You know what, no, we only name you when you get home. That is how we reward successful missions like this. You get a name when we get home. Because goodness knows, the moment I try to name you, something is going to happen. Because Ark just doesn't, it does not reward sentimentality. In fact, Ark punishes sentimentality. It's like Game of Thrones level of sentimentality disruption. It's like, oh, you named that dead. Oh, you wanted to keep that tame? Nah. And that is not a joke. Ark can be downright evil when it wants to be. Alright, I believe there's the oil rocks, and we got the silica pearls. The only other spot I genuinely know of that there's silica pearls is a little bit further down here where more of these trees are. Yeah, because I'm seeing 2 clusters already. So we get this one. Yoink. We get this one. Yoink. There is an explorer note over here. Quickly do it, quickly. Once again, we did not get the pop-up for the explorer note, but you know what? With how hostile the environment is here, I'm not gonna complain. And it's all going into melee damage. This poor Pteranodon will be able to defend itself. That is the sincere hope of why I'm giving it this much HP and this much melee damage. Oh, that poor mammoth. Is that a direwolf cub? You know, the parents are just absolutely walloping this mammoth. That's level 15. Alright, here's the big one. 15. 76. Okay. Centered the realm. That's 15, 25. They basically killed it pack leader with 55. They basically killed it with that pack tactics. There we go. Couldn't words the words right. Alright, that drop has landed. And it has 100 out of 100 in terms of items. Alright. Here we are. We're going to grab this. Not close enough. There we go. There is a free tree sap tap. That primitive pike is bad. Free spear bolts. A toilet. And 3 consumable bars of soap. You know what? We're taking home a toilet. Why? Honestly, at this point, why not? Oh, that's a pretty bird. What? What is that? Okay, those are mammoths. Oh, that bird's level 5. Seems to be about our luck. That one's level 100. But, I'm not ready for that kind of flying home. I prefer the kind of flying home that just goes straight. Just straight home. You know, I don't know where the polar wyverns live, or polar dragons, or whatever the game decides to call them. So we're just gonna hurry on through here because I do not want to find out today. I do want to find out what's in this drop, but not bad enough to take on an Argentavis for it. Quick, it's time to no! It's just time to leave. Go, get up, run. Sprint. Okie dokie. What did we even get? Did we even get something good? We got an artifact pedestal to display our ill-gotten gains. A spider saddle. I think we got these earlier. Yeah. Oh, we got a ramshackle pike. Okay, that doesn't quite do the 1100% melee damage. This reusable spear is honestly one of the hardest hitting weapons I've found ever. Excuse me. Well, the great news about all of this is that there's plenty of Argentavis spawns, so we don't have to worry about not finding a decent Argentavis. We're actually near one of the artifact caves, but I feel like it's a bit early for us to even remotely attempt one of those. What? That's a wyvern, or a dragon, or whatever you want to call it. I'm gonna get absolutely torn apart by my friends who love dragons, who will tell me it's actually this. Alright, is this drop even, because it's raining, has this drop even started coming down? So I don't even, no, it is not yet. So we're just gonna fly back. Yep, we're not contending with it, we're not looking for it, we don't want to fight for it, we just want to go home. Fight the urge to explore every drop you see. And that's a dragon. Yup. And that's a Carno. Alright, what level are you, Carno? Are you respectable? You are level 70. For me, the respectable levels are level 90 or higher. Brontosaurus.
Well, there's the Dinotheriums. I'm glad to see them. Really glad to see them. Alright, we go up and over the trees. No Thylacoleos, no dragons, no bugs, no Microraptors, no Troodons, none of it. Absolutely none of it. No exploring. Has that drop hit the ground yet? I say no exploring and I'm like, ooh, a drop. Bird. Level 80 bird. You know what, that drop is in, if it's in the mountain, we're good. If it's not in the mountain, I don't want it. Oh boy. Oh boy. It has landed. Alright, go quick. Go quickly. We have oil, we've got good, okay, we've got good stuff. And now we run. We go straight up and we keep going home. Alright. We are still, what does that say, 1,800 meters away? And we are just doing the absolute most desperate flying attempt I've ever done. Oh, that's a dragon. Am I close enough to see what kind of dragon you are? It's definitely a hydro. It's going to be right in my main travel path. We're going to have to fly to the side. What I can tell you is that it is most definitely competing for spawn space with the runic wyverns, because the runic wyverns also spawn around here. It is a hydro dragon level 60. Oh dear, we just go home now, we just leave. Alright, we're nearly there. Nearly and being there are two different things, but the journey is almost complete. Feel like, oh yeah, really? Okay, I'm not sure, genuinely unsure if the Mastercraft level 25. Yeah, if the Mastercraft slingshot is worth keeping, but we have one now. Let's see. Yeah, no, that rejuvenating wyvern is, or rejuvenating dragon is still very much with us. Alright, we did it. We returned. How are you looking? Beat to crap as always, but you look amazing. The best news about all of this is that we can now craft the saddle required to ride it. Additionally, I believe the gunpowder has finished. Yes, it has. We can craft another 107. Let's see. We've got the gunpowder. We need the gunpowder and the metal in here. Speaking of metal, we have a lot more ingots to smelt. Nice. Yeah, because this will not run while I'm gone. So we have oil, we have obsidian that we can get out of our inventory. Let's see, the Spino saddle is in here. So cementing paste, and what was that last one? Cementing paste and hide. of which we should have, yes, quite the amount. We also got wool somewhere, probably from the drops, if I'm being honest. It's gotta be where we got it from. Let's see, we got fiber. And this is the blueprint station. I don't think I've made an upgrade station yet. Blueprint, upgrade, upgrade. We need hide and base metal. Just gonna double check. I know we've got our toilet, but I don't think we've got, yeah. Alright, so we have the Spinosaurus saddle. We would need, just to double check our requirements, for the upgrade station we need metal and hide, just the raw resources. Well, apparently, my voice is trying to tell me that I'm doing a lot of talking, which I answer, hey, it's going good. We've pretty much hit the healing phase of the game. Yeah, the stats for the difficulty that we're playing, I think they're good. All right, so our waddling Spinosaurus. We do the stand up and smack, or we do the all four running mobility. I think we put the rest of the points into, okay, into combat. Now this guy, or this girl rather, mind me, this girl had, ooh. Alright, well that was a high level Hesperornis. I'm like, why is it taking so long to die? That is a tidal dragon, level 20. So there be dragons. Which is why I named the stream There Be Dragons. And not only are there dragons, there's dragons near where we live. Are there? Yeah, there's piranhas that I wasn't planning on. Alright, come here, piranha. The Spino will eat the fish before meat. And we have quite the amount. So I'm not worried. Tell me, dear Oviraptor. You know, an Oviraptor just for the egg boost, I would argue it's worth. Alright, there we go. Yeah, these levels are existing, yeah, because this was a level 75 that we tamed up. Just to kind of say that, hey, you know, we have a tame that we can use to fight stuff. The tidal dragons are very, what's the word? Oh. Nope. These poor coelacanths are just getting roped into the violence here. Because the piranhas are just like nipping at the ankles, and I'm just like, oh, well, you know, equal opportunity fisher over here. Yeah, they seem to be violent by default. And they fly. Oh, that is a wild looking one. Let's see. Well, yeah, and the rest we can put into, because I don't think at 300 stamina we're going to need more stamina. And a crafting percentage. So we are up to level 95. Alright, well, you know what? I'll take it. Because me hitting level 100 is like just the tip of the iceberg here. There's so much stuff. So much stuff. Like these dragons that I need to have eggs hatch just to crash, not hatch. We need eggs to spawn from our dinosaurs to collect them, to even craft the basic essence that we would need to tame the first dragons. So it's kind of it'll be a process, that's for sure. It will be a process. And the only way we defeated a dragon before was with our severely wounded Pteranodon. Poor Pteranodon. Alright. But yeah, looking at the engram list, let's see what we can do. Because I think we got up to level 62 was the last time we looked at the engram list. So we haven't looked at the engram list in a while. I don't think there's any oil nodes here. I know we've picked up a lot of the modded crafting structures. The tranquilizer dart, I think, is going to be a very good taming device that we're going to want. Unless we find some crazy leveled crossbow. The hazard suits, I don't think we need them here in this map. Well, the Barsboldia saddle. We're definitely going to want to check out the Barsboldia at some point. It looks like here is all of the essences to tame some of the later stage dragons, which can be made at the Dragon Cauldron, where we craft dragon potions and then use the potions to train stuff, which I'm very excited to check out. Let's see, we've got some new weapons here from some of the weapon mods. A tech gravity grenade, is that what I see? Make sure you've thrown it by then. Yeah, that's a good shiny essence prod. Prod a wild shiny dino with it to unlock its essence, but beware it'll greatly anger it. Extract the essences can be applied to other tame dinos of the same species. Interesting. Okay. Huh. The RR coffee machine. Yeah, we'll pick up the coffee machine. This super vacuum. Sure, the super vacuum. Alright, what does the super vacuum do? From and to many different things. That feels... Okay, we're definitely gonna need to check out the machine gun. That's going to be a requirement. That's bugged. Because I believe I learned how to make it, but it did not change. Hello, Pteranodon. Reusable gas masks, Dinotherium saddle, or Dinotherium saddle. Oh, did they add it as an... yeah, they probably added it as an official dinosaur already. What is this? It is a Bob's Tall Tales item, that's what it is. Let's see. If underwater mines, I don't think I'm going to need that. Ghostly Draconic Essence. Is that a snow globe? It looks like a snow globe. But if we get enough element shards, I mean, why not? Pisotooth's saddle. What is an MDSM? Deployable shield module? Oh, okay, that's a mech thing. That's for extinction. I don't think I can make that here. Or can I? I don't know. Part of me does not want to find out. Or at least part of me doesn't want to spend the engram points yet. We're a bit early in all of understanding this stuff. Alright. Well, we need meat. All we have to do is make sure to stay away from wyverns and allosauruses. Let's see, you're level 15, and you are increasingly mobile, level 45. That took a lot of hits to defeat. We've defeated a Calicotherium, but the Calicotherium had children. Are you all level 25? You're level 15. Well, I'm not interested in 15. What are you? What are you? You're also level 15. Well, the children will fare as they may. But yeah, we're definitely gonna have to work on the Spino's melee damage. Because I'm just over here having the roughest... Oh my gosh, what's that? You know what? Part of me does not want to find out. Because I'm pretty sure it's wyvern related, or dragon related. It is an Inferno wyvern. Doing Inferno wyvern things. Pretty sure, if I remember reading that right, that the Inferno wyvern has a damage over time effect that I'm not particularly keen in running into, to say the least. What I could do is I could call some of the Theri population, because both of these are level 15 over here. Alright, that fight left us with just under 6,000 HP. I mean, we seem to be doing okay. But we could be doing better than okay. I have enough hips. The dinosaur hips are something. I have no idea what they are. I'm imagining they're probably for the dragons. Alright, we've got about a 20-minute warning until I've got to end the stream. What are you? What are you? What level are you? If you're anything higher than 25, I don't want to mess with you right now, because I'm not sure my health bar can support it. You're level 15. There's a Gigantoraptor over there. And a Poison Runic Wyvern. You're level 40. That's the highest Gigantoraptor level I've seen so far. Tell me, Iguanodon, what do you know of yourself? As I walk slowly into away. Oh, level 95, that's actually decent. The island is not known for its high levels. A shiny spice iguanodon has emerged at 8262. 82... Ow? $82.62. Well, 82.62 is not far from here. Are you the dinosaur I'm searching for? You are not. 82... 82.62. Well, 82.62 should be about this way. Are you sure you're not the... You are the dinosaur I'm looking for. Yes, you are. You're level 180. You would probably murder my Spinosaurus, if I'm being honest. And I cannot use weapons while I'm on my Spinosaurus. So the best way for me to do this is to take my Spinosaurus home, let it heal, Orpheomia. Yeah, take the Spinosaurus home. Let it heal. And then kind of like lure the iguanodon down the beach without getting mauled by everything else. How I'm going to go about doing it? We're probably bringing out the pteranodon again. Not you. Because you have roughly 8,000 health, and you will be better suited for this task. Alright. Well, we seem to be just getting absolutely lucky with these creature spawns for the shiny creatures. Alright, let's see. Can we find them again? There you are. There you are. Alright, now level 180 iguanodon. Let's fly up here and not aggro the Gigantoraptor. So a level 80 iguanodon, a 180 iguanodon. Let's see. IGUA iguanodon level 180. The numbers say that it would take 16 crossbow bolts to knock out the iguanodon. Alrighty then. Now, if I remember correctly, the iguanodon is a a dinosaur that is docile but becomes aggressive if you manage to hit it. I'm not sure where these crossbow bolts are going. Especially because I seem to be hitting anywhere that's not the iguanodon. Oh, there he is. Alright. 2. You are impressive. I thought you were going to make it all the way up this hill. It looks like he's running away already, question mark, or is this just pathfinding? 76, 75. Looks like it was just pathfinding, because he's not continuing to run away, he's starting to run at us again. Alright, well, here he comes. We've got probably room for 2 shots. Then hop over here onto the rock. And now he begins to run away? Sir, please do not... Please do not... this guy. You know what? If you're gonna want to fight us over here where the water is not at us. Ooh. That's a slight concern. Alright. Hop, fire. Yep, the helmet broke. I was concerned about that, but wasn't sure when it would happen. Turns out it happened this time. Alright. The theory wants to... Nope, it can smack us all the way over. Okay, alright. Tell me more about this theory. Is it something I can spin fight? It is a level 20 theory. Game? Oh, game, now is not the time. It seems that the spice creatures, or the shiny creatures, don't seem to be affected. And we lost our theory. Or we lost our Pteranodon. Pteranodon, follow me. You're not following. Fine, be neutral then. Alright, Pteranodon. You don't have HP left. If you get touched even remotely, you are dead. This is bad. We're gonna have to give up using you and walk back here. Or take the Pteranodon that has absolutely no value to me. And you just stay home. You just stay home and you rest. Oh my goodness. That was so close. Fairies are scary. Alright. What do you have? You're going to probably be... You're going to be fine. But for the time being... I wonder if I didn't accidentally hit my Pteranodon at the same time. I think there was some friendly fire there, and I darn near killed my tame with it. I would not be surprised. Alright. Well, here we are, going back. No. You can't be here right now. No. You need to go home. We both need to not be here. The other Pteranodon does not have meat. Of course it doesn't have meat. Why would it have meat? Okay. Follow me home, please. That's what I get for not checking my follow commands. Alright, you. Stop following. And land. You are just landing in the weirdest spot, but it will be fine. Okay. Why are you not gaining stamina back? You need to be getting the stamina back right now, right now. Okay. So I'm thinking that the Iguanodon that we were going after has completely lost all of its torpor that I applied. Which means that we will need to start over. But that is okay. We can do that. That is not hard. Starting over is not hard. It just means we need to be careful. Oh dear, poor Pteranodon. What to do about you, huh? Alright, you have re-aggroed, but you cannot reach me. And I hit a rock. 2. There's no way that was the entire thing. Absolutely 0 ways that was the entire thing. That's definitely a repathing attempt gone terribly wrong. 3. Yep, that was a melee noise. Well, you know, if you're going to stand there, I'm just gonna put arrows in your head. Alright, see now it's running, and I can't hit it. But it's stuck on a rock, so this is our chance. Oh, no. Psst. Pteranodon, follow me. You know, that would have been really cool if I just kind of leapt up there, but it is not how that worked. Okay. Now, stop following. And I've got a stabbing to commit. Initially, I was hoping to tame that Allosaurus. But as you can tell, it was starting to get in the way of my taming efforts. So the fish will have his corpse tonight. Alright, mister. You're mine. Oh, that's not the spot for you to be running. Oh, it's just not. That's where you chose to get knocked out? Oh dear lord. He's going to die. As much as I don't want it to happen, he's going to die. I killed a Brontosaurus. Okay, well, maybe there's hope. Are you alive? How are you alive after all that? You know what? I don't know. I'm not going to ask questions. We're just going to go with it. You're alive. Alright, we need more than 2 Majo Berries. We need some serious luck. That's what we need. But yeah, apparently the spear is very effective along with my 1000% melee damage. Apparently I'm over here swinging for the fences with this spear and it's actually somewhat effective. So maybe the idea is we just get swole. Well, I mean, I don't know how much more we can get, right? Because we're like literally at level 95. Alright, yeah, you did not have a lot of HP remaining when you fell. We're very lucky that you did when you did. Alright, how did that do? Surprisingly effective. Surprisingly already halfway there. Okay, you're passive. You... What are you? You're level 70? That's not bad. What are you? You're level 25. I will eat that for dinner. You were level, like, 5 when we tamed you. So if you die, I won't be as concerned about it. But yeah, dragons, man. I think the piranhas just ate a corpse. Oh, absolutely not. Get out of here. The Oviraptor is running for its life, I imagine. And I would be too if there was a level 95 right there. Oh, what was that? Okay, yeah, unconscious. 85% taming effectiveness. I may be forced to kill that if it gets too close. Level 5 Theory. Please don't get close. You look pretty. It would be a shame to murder you. Truly it would. But I would do it if I had to. There was no other choice. Don't do it. Don't do it. The shiny spice iguanodon has been tamed. Alright, shiny spice iguanodon. I don't know why. Like, literally the only high levels that I've seen that I actually want to take home have been shiny dinosaurs. It just seems to... Okay, you have a decent... Alrighty then. Yeah, you do it. We're gonna park it over here and let him catch up. Alright, impressive. This Tappy is level 10. Why? Okay, I'm starving. I shouldn't be with 349 meat in my inventory, but, you know, I guess that's what happens if you forget to eat. Alright, it is still working on following us, which is more credit than I can hope to give. Alright. We've got good news, bad news time. Good news is we've pretty much won here, and we're doing great. Bad news, when this Iguanodon gets home, it's time for us to leave. So the question's going to be, how lucky do we get about the Iguanodon coming home? You've been beat to smithereens, and you barely have 1,000 health to your name. Alright, you both come home. I need the Iguanodon saddle, but I'm also going to need to fortify this area with spike walls, because I don't want to have Theres just waltzing up here and smacking my tames to death while I'm like, you know, half the island away. You are making a robust effort to get home. I will make an effort to find you. Never mind! You ran over the rivers and through the hills. And you are home. Truly, I don't know. You look amazing. We whistle, follow, stop, or do we have to whistle? So yeah, you follow me and then we stop, and now you're good. And I guarantee you... Okay, well that's not as bad. You get lots of weight. Alright. The fact that you can carry a cart. Alright, turtle. Goodbye. Okay, alright. This is where I must end it. I don't have an option not to. We're all going to be passive. And I hit main menu. When we get back, we learn more about how to tame your dragon. And we fortify the base area with some spike walls and a dino gate. Probably a behemoth gate with how high level we are. We could afford to do that. So thank you all for stopping by and joining me for this stream. You've been amazing. Thank you for participating in chat. I love it. Not great about catching it, but I do participate. Promise. But yep, thank you all for stopping by. I will see you in the next one. You guys stay safe and slither on.